months and give food for 9 months. Tomorrow you will say Sudeep Bhargava also is my son or what?
No.
Because you took care for him for 9 months in your house, no?
Yeah. So if you see God in everyone, then everyone is the same.
No. The question is, people think I produced the child. Therefore, you're attached to your child.
Yes.
So Sudeep Bhargava, what do you have to say about this, Sudeep Bhargava? You seem to be excited to give your answer.
No, not excited.
Yes, Sudeep Bhargava, tell us.
Yeah. So the child is also having the Atma. So if I look at it spiritually, biologically, yes, he's my child. If you go by the laws.
No, wait.
Yes.
I am asking biologically, how is your child? What did you do? Did you produce?
No, biologically, yes, there was a contribution from my side also. So that's why, that's what the law will say. Father's name is so and so. So
if you can tell me if you can tell me that you can produce a Chinese child, then I'll agree you did it.
No, I cannot do that.
Why? If you can produce a child, then you produce Chinese and show me.
No, not possible.
So,
there's one very weird thought came in my mind, sir. I just wanted to put that across. I don't know. I'm very sorry if I sound a bit offending on this thought.
No, you.
But suppose if a lady produces a stillborn child.
What?
A lady delivers a stillborn child. The child was dead at the time of death. Will that lady still say, this is my child? Because the child doesn't have energy. So why I will not call that as my child is because I am Atma, which is a part of Paramatma. That child is also having an Atma. Without that, I will not call him as my child. The dead body is not my child. Okay. Even he is having the Atma. So that way.
Sudeep and my dearest learned people. Oh, Sarah wants to say something. Yes, Sarah.
Okay, so I just want to say what I think. Okay, so I think whoever has a baby, their ego would tell them that it's their baby, but it's just a natural process. We are made that way, that we have, like, God made us that way, physical body to do such things, right? But in the end, everything is in God's control and He's doing everything.
So you have a child, right? You have a
child? No, I don't have a child. Yeah.
So if you have a child, if anybody has a child, right? What does the lady say? It's my child or not my child?
They do say.
So somebody asked me the question, what did you do to produce the child? Did you create the brain? Did you create the heart? Did you give the blood? Did you give the soul? Why? Okay. Why am I even asking this question on AiR? Does anybody know why I'm even asking the question? Especially ladies. Do you know why I'm even asking this question on AiR? It is my administrator rejected the question. She said, today's question is rejected. So I said, no, you cannot reject the question because somebody has asked me the question. So why am I even asking the question that is it your child? Is your child your child? Why am I asking this question? Anybody can answer?
Sir, could I try?
Yeah, please try, Ashok.
Sure, Sirji.
Sure.
Sirji, on this earth, nothing belongs to us. On this earth, nothing belongs to us. It is with the divine power. It's a gift from God. He has given us the gift. It is not ours. He has given it.
So, Ashok, why I'm asking this question, let me give you the answer, is because if you want enlightenment, you need detachment. A man needs detachment from his money and wealth. A woman needs detachment to a child whom she thinks she has produced because it was in her womb for 9 months. And the question that came to me and the question and subject is this. We think we have produced the child, but even the fertilization of the two cells is not in our hand. Right, Dattatreya, right or wrong? Can we create the fertilization? There are many men and women who are married 30 years and they have no child. They are trying, they have gone to 100 doctors and they cannot get a child. So Sudeep, that answers your question. Sudeep, you said you are part of the production system. I'm sorry, you are not. You are just an instrument. Sudeep, if you are part of the production team, then Sudeep, you would not be in a state where sometimes there is no child. We cannot control whether our child is male or female. We cannot control the child. we are just instruments through which God produces a child. The child is not yours. And as long as you think your child and you are attached to your child, I hope Rekha Parwani is in this in the group, in this call. You think that this is your child, that is your biggest illusion. Because you think this is my child, you become attached to the child. And because you become attached to the child, you don't realize that the child is also belonging to God and you are also belonging to God. And that's why this question, I brought it forward, my dear friends. Right, Bridget, does a woman make the child? You have something to do with the hospital, right? So you know it. The woman has nothing to do with the child, right? The woman only holds the child. And like I told Samita, if somebody comes and lives in your house for 9 months, it doesn't mean that they belong to you. A woman only gives her womb as on rent. She gives it on lease to the child for 9 months to come into this world. Now, before I end this question, remember this, that every child is a child of God. This is the reason to this. The administrator also, I was trying to explain this for 2 reasons. One, a mother or father cannot think it's my child. And can somebody give me the second reason? The most profound reason of this question answer. Can somebody give me the answer? One, I gave you, that a lady and a man cannot say, oh, this is my child. It's not your child. Have you read there's a beautiful book called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. Khalil Gibran writes a prophet. He says, your child didn't come from you, it came through you. A beautiful book by Khalil Gibran. It's called The Prophet. And I read this book about 20 years back. I didn't know what it meant then. It's a beautiful book. So the one reason is a mother and father should never believe that it's my child. It's God's child that you're taking care of. There's one more profound reason for this question. Anybody wants to answer? Anybody wants to answer? My guru taught me there's one more profound reason for this. Anybody wants to answer? I can only hear sneezing. Anybody? Last chance. Anybody?
So can I try?
Yeah, try, Sabita.
So that you want us to be detached. You want us to understand detachment.
Yes. But that is why I told a mother and father should not be attached to the child. But one more reason. Anybody else? Yes, Shivoham. Girish? Yes. Tell me, Girish.
Every person is the manifestation of the God.
Correct.
So, child is also a manifestation of God.
Correct.
That is one reason.
That is good, but it's not. So let me give you the second profound reason. The second profound reason is for each person on this call to realize that your mother and father is not your mother and father. Your real mother and father is the Lord in heaven. Your biological mother and father is your mother and father, and you must take care of them. Please hear carefully. You must take care of them. But you must remember that your real mother and father, anybody wants to argue with me on this point? Your real mother and father is the Lord in heaven. No mother and father would like to hear me say this, right? But the truth is this. My guru told me, more important than what your earthly father says is what your heavenly father says. When Adi Shankara was 8 years old, he wanted to become a brahmachari. His mother refused. When a crocodile caught his leg, his mother said, okay. Why did Adi Shankara want to become a brahmachari? Because Adi Shankara wanted to devote his life to his real creator, the creator that is in heaven. So these are points this is not something that you need to worry about now, but remember this, that you must know who is your creator. Your creator is not made of bone and skin. Your creator is the Lord who is everywhere in this world. When you realize that, and what Girish said, when you realize that God is manifestation, everything is manifestation, then Girish, your Amma becomes my Amma, no? I don't look at Girish's mother as Girish's mother. I always do namaskara to Girish's mother thinking she's my mother. Girish mother is not Girish mother. Girish mother is my mother because that is the spirit of understanding the truth. Okay. Administrator questions.
Okay, I have a question for Mayank.
Yes.
Which is the one place where you can find peace of mind?
The one place you can find peace of mind is when you're not in the mind. Because this is the mind that robs your peace. See, a lot of people, they want peace of mind. The mind will not give peace. It will only make you into pieces. The mind will only create pieces. And if you want peace, then you have to switch off the mind. What do I say in my nasty words? I say, kill the mind. Kill the mind before the mind kills you. Because the mind is the one who is robbing your peace of mind, my dear Mayank. Who is robbing your peace of mind? It is your mind that is robbing your peace. So why are you saying you want peace of mind? You just say, I want peace. And if you want peace, just tame the mind. Make the monkey into a monk. And you will have peace. Thank you, Mayank. Next question.
Karthik.
Yes, Karthik,
Sir,
your time.
Sir Shivoham. Sir,
Shivoham.
before I ask you question that God is not our father, means God is our father, we are children to God, but you told that God is not your biological father. Okay, I'll accept it. But you told that but you are the manifestation of God appearing as Karthik, you told me, but sir, one thing I want to means, but in reality, God is not your father. You told like this, sir.
Karthik, in reality, who has created you, Karthik? You are
In
Karthik or you are not Karthik? You are Karthik
yes,
or you are not Karthik?
sir, I am
You have
Karthik, sir.
you have a body or no? You're not Karthik. Sorry, your name is Karthik.
Yes,
Please
sir.
don't say I'm Karthik. Say my name is Karthik. Okay. So I just tricked you by asking you are Karthik. You said yes. So your name is Karthik. Who created you, Karthik?
Mm, biological, my parents, but spiritually, our Lord,
Yeah. If that
Heavenly
body was
Father.
not born, if that body was not born, your mother and father could not give the name of Karthik.
Yes, sir.
That soul in you is created by God. Even the body, even your nerves, your bones, your brain, your kidney, your heart, every aspect of you is created by God. Agreed or not?
Yes, sir. Sir, you are saying like He created you inside the womb of my mother, based on.
Then did your mother create? Ask your mother
No,
whether
no, no.
she made your.
I'm asking you, sir. Just
No,
I'm asking.
obviously God is creating through his magic, right? We don't know. See, when you say God, who is God? God is the power. God is the power by which it is being created. It is being created automatically, correct?
Yes.
So do you believe that your brain was made automatically?
No, sir. That I won't believe. God has created everything.
So that is what I'm trying to say. Who's your, when I say your father and mother, I don't mean father and mother. I mean, who's your creator?
Okay. I am the divine soul.
Who's your creator?
Positive energy, God. And I am the divine soul, I'm saying.
Okay. So what is your next question?
Nothing, sir. That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay. So remember this, what I'm saying, Karthik, I mean to say, while we all I respect my earthly mother and father. I take care of my mother and father every day. I'm not telling you not to take care, right? But I'm saying, remember this, that your mother and father is not your creator. The creator is God. Ask Girishama, she's agreeing or she's not agreeing? Girishama, you are the creator of Girish or God is the creator of Girish? Please give your answer.
I completely agree with this.
Okay. See, the mother of all mothers is giving the answer. The mother of all the mothers, she is giving the answer. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, Amma. Next question, Administrator.
Veena.
Veena, yes.
Namaste, Master.
Namaste.
Little clarification about this, Master. You
Yes,
say
madam.
God is the creator of us, of the baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Some children are exactly resembles their parents.
Yeah.
And some of their behaviors also exactly match their parents or some grandparents. How could
Correct.
it be possible, Master?
Because when a child is born, very good question, Veena, please pay attention. When a child is born, the male cell and the female cell comes from the mother and father physically. So the male cell and the female cell are responsible for the material aspect of our creation. But that material aspect of our creation could not happen without the spirit or the Atma or the soul. Therefore, while we appear like our mother and father in the terms of the genes or the chromosomes, I think we discussed this yesterday, did we not, Sudhip? Did we discuss yesterday, or was it a personal question from your side? Or it was part of our
Day
share
before
yesterday?
yesterday.
No,
Master.
sir. It was discussed in the session also, in the
Okay.
Zoom call also.
So Veena, please pay. It is a very important question. Please don't please understand clearly. The male cell and the female cell come from the male and the female. They have characteristics of the male and the female, but the life that is given to these two cells is God. The creator is God. That is why God has created that you look like your mother and father. Otherwise, Veena, you would have looked half Japanese and half Chinese. Veena, are you there?
Yes, Master, I am here.
Okay. So what is the next clarity you want?
Some behaviors, no, Master. They behave like their parents.
Yeah, because that is how scientifically the human cell carries. Okay, behavior is not agreed. Behavior, there's a big global debate. Do you all know this global debate, my dear friends? It's called nature versus nurture. Have you heard? Sanjay Das, have you heard this debate? Nature versus nurture. Nurture means, Veena, please pay attention. If you take two children, Veena, and one child, two children, two children born to the same, in the same time, same appearance, and one child lives with a mother and father, and another child grows up with another mother and father, will the two children be the same after 20 years? Yes or no?
No, Master.
Then the behavior will be different. The behavior of the child doesn't depend on the nature of the birth, but the nurture. Nurture means N-U-R-T-U-R-E. Nurture means how they are nurtured. So that is the answer to your question. The genes, the 20-year-old later also, the person's look will not be different. That person will look, because of the genetics and the chromosomes or whatever you call biological aspect will be the same, but the behavior will not be the same. The behavior will be of that of the mother and father whom they grow up with. Does anybody deny this? Anybody wants to deny? Okay. Next question.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, madam. Next question.
Prabhakar, Guruji,
Yes, what is the question?
people have to live moment by moment. To live moment by moment means to be consciously present in the moment. When I do dhyan, after 30 minutes, mind starts saying no, no, no. Then practically, how to live conscious 18 hours a day?
First, you kill your mind. First, you have to, Prabhakar, you have to destroy your mind, because your mind doesn't want you to be conscious. The mind doesn't want you to live moment by moment, because the moment you live moment by moment, the mind is dead. The mind wants to bombard you with thoughts. The mind wants you to jump like a monkey here and there. The man who lives in consciousness becomes the witness of the mind, becomes the observer of the mind. Therefore, it is very important. There is no doubt that if you want to live a good life, you must live moment by moment. Correct? If Bridget is having coffee, she must have coffee in the moment. She must enjoy the moment having coffee. She should not think, oh, my coffee is over, I don't have coffee for tomorrow. No, she should not think that. If she's having coffee, she must enjoy the coffee in the moment. But the mind doesn't let us enjoy the moment. The mind jumps from here to there and there. Sometimes you're drinking coffee, you finish the coffee and you say, coffee is over. You didn't enjoy the coffee. You drank the coffee, but you didn't enjoy the coffee. Yes or not? Because your mind was somewhere else. Very often you eat food. I'm asking you, you know how people eat food? Finished. Food's over. Did they enjoy every bite? How many of you actually enjoy every bite of your food? Come on, be honest. How many of you enjoy every bite of your food? Bite by bite, bite by bite. Enjoy every bite. Do you do it? Before you can enjoy a bite, mind is somewhere. Your mind, when your food is gone.
Sir, we enjoy in the restaurant.
You enjoy the restaurant. What do you enjoy the restaurant? You enjoy looking at the lights and looking at what other people are talking and what dress they are wearing. No, what I'm saying is, even if you're having your favorite food, sometimes, let's take another example. Somebody, they go to Maldives. They want to go to Maldives, but they are so busy taking pictures to put in Facebook and Instagram that when the trip is over, they say, I didn't see the Maldives at all. Only my camera saw Maldives. Because you don't live in the moment. And this is again, why is it important to live in the moment? Because it's consciousness. Enlightenment is about consciousness. Enlightenment is about detachment. Enlightenment is about taming the monkey mind. Enlightenment is about realization, who I am. These are all keys. On next Friday, we are going to talk about this subject, right? Where are you on the enlightenment journey? So please think about it. Start preparing yourself. Because you have to ask questions, not only answer and not listen to me. You have to ask yourself the question, where am I on the spiritual journey? How much have I evolved? How much have I climbed on the spiritual ladder? Where have I reached? So administrator, next question.
Shiva Shankar.
Shiva Shankar, your time, sir.
What is meant by Vedantic meditation? Please elaborate, sir.
Vedantic. Vedanta means Vedon ka anta. Vedanta means Vedon ka anta, means the end of the Vedas. The end of the Vedas means the essence of the Vedas. Another word for Vedanta is Upanishads. The Upanishads, 108 Upanishads, are the essence of the 4 huge volumes of Vedas. Now, Vedantic meditation is nothing but reaching that state of samadhi or that state of consciousness. If you want, Vedantic meditation means being able to meditate on Tat Tvam Asi, or being able to meditate on Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi means what? I am nothing. You are everything. This has to be the mantra of your meditation. The mantra should say, I am not. Alone thou art. The mantra has to say, Neti Neti. Tat Tvam Asi. All these mean the same. What is another mantra you can use? Anybody? Another mantra of Vedantic meditation, anybody can tell me?
Aham Brahmasmi.
Shivoham, Shivoham. So what is Vedanta? I don't know who told it, because you all told 2-3 people came together. Unfortunately, today when I started the call, I could not greet you all because I didn't tell you, but my screen was blank. You are telling me I can see you, and because you are saying, Sanjay Das says you're glowing, but we can. But so what do we when we start? What do I start? Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. So every day when I start, what is the first thing I do? What do I say when I start the call? The first thing I say, Shivoham. Samita, Shivoham. Leena and Mutkulanandan, Shivoham. Sanjay Das, Shivoham. Sudeep, Shivoham. Kumar Swami, Shivoham. Krishna Sharma, Shivoham. Ashok Nichani, Shivoham. Why I tell? As a formality? No, because I see God in you. Dattatray, Shivoham. Bridget, Shivoham. Avinash, Ashok Chotwani, both of you, Shivoham. Every day I say, Veena, Shivoham. Girish, Shivoham. Girishama, Shivoham. Rekha, Shivoham. Rekha Parvani, Shivoham. And all the ones who I cannot see also, Shivoham. Why do I say it? Because Shivoham means I see God. It is a mantra. It is a mantra. It's a practice that every day, all the time, my dear friend, we have to constantly be in that state of what you call Vedantic meditation. Vedantic meditation means that Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Administrator, any more questions?
Kumar Swami.
Kumar Swami, sir, your time.
Sir, Shivom, Kumar Swami here.
Shivam, sir.
Actually, regarding this child and mother issue, when Buddha, after enlightenment, he came back to his kingdom to see his wife and his son and his father. Then his father was very angry and he said, as a father, now I am going to excuse because after 7 years you came back to here, to kingdom. Now you be here with us. As a father, I am excusing, he said. Then that Buddha said, how can you say that you are my father? I have taken so many lakhs of janmas previous. So many janmas in the previous. So many father mothers are there. So no, in that which father you are? So you are not like that. You are not a father and mother. I am the pure consciousness. I am a God's child. Like that, he told to his father explanation. Now I just recollect story. I studied so many long back. Now I collecting. So that means the childs are not our child. It is pure consciousness of God's child only. That is my opinion.
Your answer is so amazing that I bow down to you. My namaskaras, and I bow down to your beautiful answer. I am saluting your answer. I told everybody must be my guru in this call. I told today, first time Kumar Swami is being my guru in the call, and he is my guru today. So he is my namaskara Guruji. You are giving such a good. No, you must all contribute. Kumar Swami today spoke as a manifestation of the divine. He is God. See what an answer he gave. Did you pay attention? When Buddha's father told, I'm angry at you, he told his father, I have so many fathers. Which father you are? See, but the problem is, Kumar Swami, the people who are not like you, who are not advanced in this journey like Kumar Swami, they don't understand this point, correct? They don't understand. They say, what you are talking, my father is my father, what you are talking. You tell one, Kumar Swami, you tell any of these ladies in this call, you are not the mother of your children. They will actually take jhadu and beat you up. If they can reach you, they will take one broom and they will beat you. And me also. I'm in the call, they can't hit me with a broom. But if possible, they will take broom and they will hit me. Because we are so attached to our child. See, Veena is arguing. What do you mean? I have clarification. After clarification also, she will not agree. Ask Rekha Parvani, she'll say, what are you talking? How can my children not be my children? So my question to Rekha Parvani, what did you do to produce your child? You don't have to, Rekha Parvani, say how to explain to my children. That is just like that man who was a Mickey Mouse and the doctor told him that you are not the mouse. Then he said, okay, doctor, I understand I'm not the mouse. And he went running on the road. Then he came running back and said, doctor, I know I am not the mouse. But who will explain to the cat outside that I am not the mouse? The cat is coming and running after me. I mean, the man never understood. No, the man never understood that he is a man and he's not a mouse. So Rekha Parvani, it is not for you to worry about your children, whether they understand or not. It is for you to be detached from the material world so that you can be attached to the spiritual world. And some people, I told one lady, I will not give the name because she'll get angry if I give name also. I told one lady, attachment is bad, you will not get enlightenment. She said, let your enlightenment go to hell. I don't want enlightenment. I want to be attached to my child. Then what do you say? I say, I bow down to you. Leena Anand is also agreeing to that, or what? What is Leena Anand's opinion after many days and see? What's your opinion, Leena Anand? Please give your opinion. She said, I can't talk. Okay. So, administrators, any comments are flashing on the screen? Any comment before I close?
Alok says, then why attach to any world, material or spiritual?
No, you must not attach to any world, material things, but spiritual, because that's your reality, Alok. because you are in reality that divine spirit that appears as this body. And that's your reality. And you should not be attached to it, but you must be enlightened about it. You must become realized about the fact of who you are. So, my dear friends, thank you, Kumar Swami, for your very good answer. And the rest of you, remember this before we close, my dear friends. Every father and every mother, even a father, like Sudeep was saying, I am part of the production team. Every father and every mother must realize that we are just instruments. We are not the creators of the child. We are only instruments. Therefore, sometimes we get too attached to the child. Suppose sometimes the child has got some special needs and special challenges. It is God's child. If you have that realization, it's God's child, you will be liberated. But the moment you say it's my child, this is where you get caught. And this is where you suffer. So when you realize it's God's child, when you realize that you are the child of the divine, then your responsibilities, your duties will change. You will not say that my child is 35 years old and 40 years old, but I'm still responsible for those 40-year-old children. You will be responsible to the divine, who is both your child as well as your father and mother, your creator. So with that note, I bow down to you and I hope to see you tomorrow. Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham.